Assalamu alaikum, dear students. You are studying English with Miss Komal. Hope you are all safe and sound in the current situation. Well, we have begun our book with a very beautiful poem, and this is our final class, and we are ending up with the exercise of the poem today. So, the activity that we have here is to listen and say the words aloud. You will notice that the sounds of the letters that are used in the words, and the letter is A. As in hat we have HAT, then in fat we have FAT. So it gets changed while speaking. As you have the word hat, and here you have the word hate. So we have the same letter in these two words, in hat and in hate. But in hat, the sound of letter A is A, but in the other word hate, the sound of letter A is A. So you will notice that how the sound gets changed and it becomes a different one. So the words are with same letters but different sounds and different meanings. So listen to the words carefully and then look them up in the dictionary. So we have here the word hat, then the word fat. Fat mean a healthy one. Then the word mat. Mat mean a sort of carpet. Then the word man mean male one. So next the word is pan. A pot that is used for cooking. So next the word we have is can. It is a helping verb that we use to show ability. Then we have the word bad, that is a quality. Then we have the word mad. Mad mean mentally sick. Then we have the word fad. Fad mean crazy or enthusiastic. Now, in other words, the pronunciation of the words with the letter A gets totally changed. You will notice that the next word is hate. We have the letter A in this word also, but the sound is totally changed. So the word hate mean to loathe and to dislike someone. The next word is fate. In the second word, the sound is fat, mean a. The sound of letter A is a. But in this word, the sound of the letter A is totally changed and the meaning is also changed. So the word fate means your destiny. And the next word is mate. Here we have the word mat, but here the pronunciation of the word is totally changed. That is mate, mean your fellow. Then you have here the word man, but here the pronunciation is changed and the word is mane. Mane mean long hair on a horse's neck. So the next word is pain. So the word pain mean you can say you use these words with the root words like window pane. So the next word is cane, mean stick. The word here that we have here is can. Can mean ability, to show ability. This is a helping verb, but here the word we have with different pronunciation and different meaning is cane. Then we have the word bade. Then we have the word made. And then we have the word fade with different pronunciation and different meanings. So you are going to look these words in dictionary also. So the second statement that we have here is sort of an instruction to learn the poem by heart and try to pronounce it clearly and remember the message of the mother that she conveys to her son. So read this statement carefully and then learn your poem by heart. So, learn the poem you have read by heart, recite it aloud, and try to say it better each time. Remember that is being spoken by a mother to her son, and the mother wants to get across to her son that her life has been hard, but wishes to encourage him to make something of his life. So, in next activity, what we have here is composition. This activity is a creative one, and what you are going to do in this activity is to compose a poem, to write a poem of your own, and make good advice to someone who is your near or dear. It's now up to you to write poem for a mother and a son, or for a teacher and the students. So students, this is a creative one, and you are going to do this activity on your own. So today's work is sort of a work of yours. So you are gonna do your assignment on your own. And you are studying English Unit 1 Part 2 with me. So the chapter that we are going to study today is one of the very interesting chapters, and the title is Nicobobinus. Nicobobinus is basically a novel written by Terry Jones. The novel is full of adventure and full of humor. The given chapter in your book is an introductory and opening chapter of the novel Nicobobinus. We will meet the character whose name is actually that of the name of the chapter, that is Nicobobinus, who is crazy to get straight into adventures, and he can do anything he wishes. So let's start reading and see what sort of adventures is Nicobobinus venturing in this chapter. This is the story of the most extraordinary child who ever stuck his tongue out at the Prime Minister. His name was Nicobobinus. He lived a long time ago in a city called Venice, and he could do anything. Of course, not everybody knew he could do anything. In fact, only his best friend Rosie knew, and nobody took any notice of anything Rosie said, because she was always having wild ideas anyway. So in the introductory paragraph, we come to know that the boy Nicobobinus is having extraordinary qualities to venture the adventures. So no one knows this secret that he can do everything, but one of the friends of Nicobobinus, who is Rosie, knew the fact. But no one believes Rosie because she always have wild ideas. So one day, for example, Rosie said to Nicobobinus, "Let's pull up every single weed on your doorstep." "Let's not," said Nicobobinus, which is what Rosie thought he would say. So you can see how wild Rosie is, that she demands her friend Nicobobinus to pull up every single weed on his doorstep. In that case, replied Rosie, "let's discover the land of dragons." The next demand is stranger than the first. "Don't be daft," said Nicobobinus. Don't be fool, Rosie. How can we do that?" Rosie said, "Because you can do anything." So this is the fact and the secret that Rosie knows. So the next morning, just as it was getting light, Rosie threw little pebbles up at Nicobobinus' shutters. And why she threw little pebbles? To get Nicobobinus awaken. Nicobobinus was still half asleep when he looked out. "What's the matter, Rosie?" he said. "Shh," whispered Rosie. "I've got the buns and lemonade." So, this was the introduction and the starter of the story that we are going to read, Nicobobinus. And now we will read the words that are difficult one in the chapter, and we will continue our reading in next lectures, inshallah. So the first word that we have here is daft, means silly. The next word is jerkins, mean a sleeveless jacket typically made of leather. Next word is roller, mean a heavy cylindrical stone used to flatten glass. The next word is shutters, mean wooden window covers. Next, squirm, mean to wriggle or twist the body from side to side. The next word is weed, mean to pull up wild plants growing in unwanted places. So we have begun our story, and inshallah we will continue the story and the chapter in other lectures. So this was your lesson today and reading. I hope that you will enjoy the chapter and you have understood what we have begun. So see you in some other lecture. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.